Welcome to AgriBusiness Global Report, a 10-minute show that brings you executives interviewing executives or experts working in the agrochemical, biological, and plant health industries. In this show, Jim DeLisi, president of Fanwood Chemical Incorporated, interviews Terry Kippley, president of the CPDA, as they discuss the importance of face-to-face meetings in developing international business relationships.
Welcome to AgriBusiness Global Report. I'm Jim DeLisi, president of Fanwood Chemical Incorporated. Here today, we're interviewing Terry Kippley, president of CPDA.
Great to be here.
And one of the things that intrigues me is people really believe that they can make and build tight relationships on Zoom or Teams or whatever. I'm still from the position that you got to go sit, break bread with them, and meet them across the table so that your face is real, so they can see your teardrops on the paper when they do something you don't like. And they can really feel you smile when things are right. And I'm as I know you well enough. I'm sure that you've got that same feeling. You got to spend the time and the energy to go visit.
You know, I would spend a minimum of 2 weeks a year, maximum 4 weeks a year in China, working and sitting and breaking bread, as you say, with our strategic suppliers. And you're right. I've taken a lot of aspirin as a result of a lot of drinking with suppliers and socializing, and you really do develop these human relationships in terms of trust, and it works again both ways. If you have that type of access and relationship with the owner of the factory or the senior management team, it works both ways. Human component of any business relationship is very important. And that goes back to this word, are you really a strategic partner or at the end of the day, are you really a Zoom transactional purchaser? And when things are going well, that works. And you and I both have the gray hair that when things go bad, I once had a situation where we're competing with a major multinational. Their plan went down, and I was able to represent the most stable supply of that pesticide that year because of the relationships that myself and the team, it's never me, it was always we, the team that I was fortunate enough to work with for so many, many years were just the best. And that creates a competitive advantage when times are tough.
Well, and the other thing that you did very effectively is, and I think Aceto still does it, you dealt with some of the old line suppliers in European Union, so that you didn't walk away from some of the traditional suppliers in Europe that were stable, well-known producers of these products, and I'm sure there was a service added to them that they found valuable to continue to work with a good guy in the United States that could help get their materials delivered and in an effective, routine way.
You know, all business comes down to trust and be able to deliver. If you can't deliver, that relationship's not going to last. So you have to be able to as we say, plan your work your plan, deliver on those commitments, and be a credible partner. And it works both ways. Or the relationship is not going to work. And you know, in the post-patent world, you don't have the benefit of dealing with monopolies because of patents. There are many other people that can provide that market access or provide that product, and certainly trust, credibility, speed, being nimble, and truly being customer-centric is our table stakes at any type of competitive relationship and competitive market.
Okay, Terry, we're getting near the end of our time. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just circling back to, I'll put a plug into our upcoming a conference that we had. I'll never forget the first year we had this meeting right after COVID. We're fortunate to have the CEOs of the biggest distributors present. Brett Bergerman of Winfield United made a comment on our senior executive panel of the importance of market intel.
Yes,
market intel. So all these things, where it's me spending almost a month a year in China, or working with suppliers, I encourage you to come to our conference, because last year we had over 300 people from 118 different companies. And the reason that we come together, the reason that you don't do business on Zoom or Teams, is spending time and gathering that market intel so that you can make important strategic decisions that are going to benefit your organization and ultimately benefit the growers that we serve. And given the climate smart conservation products, the agri-technology that our members provide, and I think that market intelligence and trying to understand what's next, what's around the corner. The industry is slowly getting out of destocking and trying to figure out what the price level is and when it's going to rise, when to make that strategic purchasing by getting together during the meetings, after the meetings, late at night. That market intel is really key to the business, I think.
Well, I think I'd like to add the ABG conference in August. I know you put a tremendous amount of effort into that when you were at Aceto. The spread of 5 or 6 months between those two conferences is really great. So if you make contacts at CPDA in Tucson, you can follow up with them with ABG in August. So
no, absolutely. I've been going to, I was at the very first one 15, 16 years ago in Toronto. I've made it every single year. If you're not attending, it truly is the one opportunity from an international global perspective to pick up valuable market intel.
Well, I've heard you say it 1,000 times. If you're not at the table, you're on the menu. And that's the truth for anybody that doesn't attend these important conferences.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Terry. I've really enjoyed doing this. I look forward to seeing you in Tucson, if not before.
Thanks for the opportunity.